Today, we profile Jackie Robinson, the first African American to play in the baseball major leagues. He not only changed baseball and all sports, but American history as well. He was number 42. Pee Wee Reese, Hall of Fame Dodger shortstop and teammate Jackie Robinson, once said, "To do what he did has got to be the most tremendous thing I've ever seen in sports." He was born in 1919 in Georgia and raised by his mom, Molly McGriff Robinson, and grew up in Pasadena, California. His mom taught him to stand up for what he thought was right and just, and to be strong-willed and strive for excellence. He enrolled at UCLA in his junior year and showed his fantastic athletic ability. To give you an idea of what an outstanding athlete Jackie Robinson was at UCLA, in football, he led the NCAA in rushing with an 11.5 yard per carry average. In basketball, he led the Pacific Coast Conference in scoring 2 years in a row. In track, he was the world's greatest broad jumper and expected to win the gold medal in 1940 Olympic Games. However, these Olympics were canceled because of World War II. He became UCLA's first athlete to win varsity letters in 4 sports. Baseball may have been Jackie's 4th best sport. From 1942 to 44, he served in the U.S. Army. In 1945, he played for the Kansas City Monarchs in the Negro Leagues and was paid $400 a month. In August 1945, he met Branch Rickey, the general manager of the Brooklyn Dodgers, who believed he could improve his team by signing Negro League players. Rickey put him through a psychological grinder, preparing him for the ugliness that lay ahead and actually practiced racial slurs on Jackie that he would inevitably be forced to endure. And Rickey demanded a promise from Jackie that no matter how ugly it got, he'd turn the other cheek for at least 2 years. Rickey told Jackie he had to have enough guts not to fight back. Though not his nature, Jackie agreed. In 1946, he married the love of his life, Rachel. She was the wind beneath his wings, and without her, he could never have endured all he had to go through. In 1946, he played for the Montreal Royals, the Dodgers' top minor league team, and was paid $600 a month. On April 15, 1947, Robinson made his major league debut with the Brooklyn Dodgers. This heralded the end of racial segregation in professional baseball. Entire major league teams threatened to boycott games with the Dodgers. When Jackie stepped onto Ebbets Field in Brooklyn on April 15, 1947, the game and the country were changed forever. Baseball, our national game, finally gave every person the opportunity to compete, to contribute, and to succeed. That was a very symbolic and powerful day for this country. I believe that the 2 biggest events that had the biggest and most lasting impact on bringing the races together in the 1940s in America were World War II and Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier. He experienced racial discrimination and prejudice every day. Heck, some of the Dodgers players threatened to boycott if Jackie played. The first time Jackie played in Philadelphia, the Phillies manager, Ben Chapman, led the racial insults. On that same trip, Jackie and Rachel couldn't rent a room and roomed at the local YMCA. In 1947, Pee Wee Reese, the Dodgers shortstop, put his arm around Jackie in Cincinnati in response to the fans who were hurling racial slurs at Jackie. Pee Wee later said, quote, "You can hate a man for many reasons. Color is not one of them." Robinson won the inaugural Rookie of the Year award in 1947. He won the National League Most Valuable Player award in 1949 and was the first black player so honored. In 10 Major League seasons, Robinson played in 6 World Series championships and contributed to the Dodgers' 1955 World Series championship, and his career batting average was .311. He influenced the culture of and contributed significantly to the Civil Rights Movement. In 1962, he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. He died in 1972 at age 53. In 1997, Major League Baseball retired his uniform, number 42, across all Major League Baseball teams. And he was the first professional athlete in any sport to be so honored. In 2004, Major League Baseball adopted a new annual tradition, Jackie Robinson Day, in which every player on every team wears jersey number 42 every April 15th. A few quotes from Jackie Robinson. "A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives. Life is not a spectator sport. If you're going to spend your whole life in the grandstand just watching what goes on, in my opinion, you're wasting your life. The most luxurious possession, the richest treasure anyone has, is his or her personal dignity. Many people resented my impatience and honesty, but I never cared about acceptance as much as I cared about respect. Baseball is like a poker game. Nobody wants to quit when he's losing. Nobody wants to quit while they're ahead. There is not an American in this country free until every one of us is free." Here's a letter that he wrote to a young fan. "Dear Jerry, thanks for your nice letter. We really appreciate a Dodger fan in Milwaukee. It's such a rare thing. I am sure you must go through plenty when you root for us, but don't quit. I would like very much to at least say hello when we play in your city, so why not give me a call at the Schroeder when we play there? Give my regards to your wife, and I hope you have many wonderful years ahead of you. When and if you will please remind me of this letter. We get quite a few and sometimes we forget. Sincerely, Jackie Robinson." Great credit for this narrative goes out to Dale Petrosky, a great friend, a great American. That's the story of Jackie Robinson. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy these messages of inspiration and hope, please like, subscribe, and or share them with family and or friends. Until we meet again, please remember, with God, anything is possible